I was aiming at a deer, but I shot and killed a little boy instead. I was terrified and rushed over to check. The boy had already stopped breathing. I collapsed to the ground in fear. The boy's father heard the gunshot and came running, seeing his son dead, but he grabbed his weapon for revenge. Suddenly his body was hit by a gunshot. My friend Dick had helped me, but this chain of tragedies broke me down inside. Dick remained strangely calm. He hid both bodies in the bushes. Then he pulled me away from the scene. Late that night, we returned to the crime scene. I dug a deep pit nearby. Dick was searching for the bullets. Luckily, he found one of them in a tree, but the other bullet was in the boy's head. He wanted to dig the bullet out of the boy's head, but I stopped him. The boy was already dead. Now we were going to mutilate him too. We got into a fight over this, but after calming down, I realized Dick was right, so I could only hide in the car. Dick buried the father and son underground. He packed up all the evidence. Then we drove back to the motel overnight. Back in our room, we planned to leave the next evening. But the next day, the village chief discovered the father and son were missing. When we heard this, our nerves were on edge. That evening we were ready to leave, but the village chief asked us to help find the father and son. To avoid suspicion, we had to participate. Soon they set out on the search. We were scared the whole way, praying they wouldn't go to the burial site. But the village chief went straight to that exact spot, and he brought a hunting dog to search. Before long, the dog picked up the scent of blood. Everyone rushed over. Sure enough, they dug up the bodies of the father and son. We saw that we were exposed, so we ran toward our car as fast as we could. The villagers noticed something was wrong with us. They immediately chased after us. Then our car suddenly stalled. We had to get out and hide in the forest. But the village chief released the hunting dog after us. Then it lunged at us viciously. The dog bit into my thigh. Dick immediately pulled out his knife. He killed the hunting dog. I was badly injured and couldn't walk. I had to tell my friend to leave me behind. Then the villagers caught me and took me back. I told them everything that happened. Dick was also captured by them. The next day they began to punish us. They wanted me to personally kill my friend Dick, because only one of us could live.